The gear that flew. Rylan sat at his desk, buried alive, not in dirt but in paper. College applications, career aptitude tests, and glossy brochures promising the right path. Everyone wanted to know his plan. The weight of the future felt less like an opportunity and more like a heavy, impossible lock. Everyone seemed to have their course charted, their major selected, their lives set to a predictable ticking rhythm. But Rylan didn't have a map. He only knew he liked quiet, complicated things, the intricate wiring of a dead circuit board or the beautiful internal chaos of a broken watch. One rainy afternoon, browsing the back corner of a cluttered antique shop, he found it, a kinetic sculpture. It was designed to move like a falling star caught in slow motion, but half broken, its beautiful brass veins frozen mid-flight. It was unique, ambitious, and clearly defeated. Rylan knew he couldn't fix this complexity alone. He tracked down Silas, an older artisan who restored impossible machines in a cramped workshop downtown. Silas had hands that looked like they knew every secret a gear could hold, and eyes that held immense patience. "This piece," Silas said, tapping a tiny, almost invisible brass cog, "is stuck. You need to mend it perfectly, or the whole star stays grounded." Rylan eagerly agreed and worked for hours, focusing on the small component. But under the pressure, the tiny gear snapped. Frustration boiled over. Rylan wanted to toss the tool, toss the broken piece, and walk away. This was too hard, too fiddly, too much like the uncertainty he was trying to avoid. But the image of that star, forever grounded, stopped him. He realized the how wasn't in the textbook. It was in his own quiet persistence. He took his time, shaping a replacement piece with an almost obsessive care, using a technique he'd learned messing with his old radios. Click, the new gear slid perfectly into place. The mechanism spun freely, completing its intended arc. A small victory, earned by his own design. Silas leaned in, his voice soft as sand. "The future is a huge, intimidating clock, Rylan. Others tell you which gears to use, which path to follow. But true success isn't about fitting a standard part. It's about designing a unique component, your passion, that makes the entire machine finally fly." Rylan finally understood. He didn't need to choose a prescribed path. He needed to build his own mechanism, accepting that the setbacks and breaks were just part of creating something unique. His passion was the blueprint, not the destination. The uncertainty about tomorrow was still there, but now it felt less like a heavy lock and more like a vast, unbuilt blueprint waiting for his attention. Rylan smiled. He grabbed his tools, ready to start designing his future, one intentional, perfectly placed component at a time.